So there was supposed to be an ERLC update around a week ago at the time of recording this video. However, instead of actually adding that update to the game, the developers have removed every trace of them ever mentioning that this update would come out, and they have no plans to add it in the near future. What update could this be? Let me know in the comments. If you know which one I'm talking about, drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get straight into it. And the update I'm talking about, of course, is the Halloween update part 2, and they said there would be a part 2 update. I'll talk about that in just a little bit, but they said there'd be a part 2 and there has been no word since. So a few days ago, the fire department update came out. The pumpkin patch was removed, the Halloween style map was removed, and of course the haunted house was also removed. But we need to talk about something, because part of the murder mystery update was the Samuel Crow Halloween quest, and at the end of it they stated specifically that there would be a part 2 to that update where we find out what happened to Samuel Crow, or Dr. Crow. Yet here we are on the 20th of November, almost entering December, which is officially Christmas season. There has been zero mention of anything to do with the part 2 of the Halloween murder mystery, and of course everything is now returned back to normal, so we're not going to get it. Now the reason I'm certain we are not going to be receiving it is because if we look at the update that came out 4 days ago, this is the full update log. Nowhere does it mention anywhere on here anything to do with the Halloween update. I mean, we can even do the Control F thing and search Halloween. There is nothing. We can do fall in case it's to do with the fall map. We can do autumn. There is nothing. We can do haunted for the haunted house. Nothing. Murder for the murder mystery quest. There is not one mention of anything to do with it on this dev forum. It's like the developers are trying to act like it never happened and it never even existed, which is really strange. Now this is a video I made 2 weeks ago on a full guide to the murder mystery quest. I'm not sure why it is in 480p, but this is a full guide I did. This was 2 weeks ago, and if we skip to the end of this video where I actually completed the quest, as we can see, thanks for playing the 2025 ERLC murder mystery. Stay tuned for part 2 to find Dr. Crow, because it ended in his house and we saw there was a boarding pass to his house, and that's it. That was it. Then you got this on your screen, which implies, and it literally says, stay tuned for a part 2 to find Dr. Crow. And this was 2 weeks ago. As I said, we're now nearing December and there is no sign of it. No mention entirely. It's literally like Dr. Crow has disappeared off the face of the earth, and no one wants to talk about the Halloween update, which really baffles me. I'm not disappointed that there's not a part 2 to it, and I'm not even bothered about it. I'm just confused at why they said there would be a part 2, which of course development things can go wrong. I get that, and timings can change and update priorities can also change, but they said there'd be a part 2, and the fact they haven't even mentioned that there is a removal of all the Halloween stuff, the fact they haven't said a single word about it is quite strange to me. And I think it kind of ruins the storyline a little bit, because the whole point of the murder mystery thing was to find out what happened. It was a murder mystery, and players in ERLC, the aim of it was for them to go around and find out what happened, hence why it's called a murder mystery. And there was never an ending to it. There was no ending. We never know if Samuel Crow got away. We never know what happened, and it's almost like it just ended halfway through, but it did that because we were expecting a part 2. So very strange. I really don't know what happened. I can safely say it won't be coming. There will be no further murder mystery, at least Halloween related. Maybe they'll continue it as like a side quest or something. But yeah, there's no mention of it, and I don't think there ever will be again, which is quite disappointing that they've just left it on nothing. So I want to hear your thoughts on it in the comments, and just before I leave, I want to head into Greenville and check out if all of the Greenville secrets are still there. So if you don't know what I'm talking about when I mention the Greenville secrets, I did do a full video on it, so you can go and check that out if you want to know more. But I'm gonna head over there and just have a look in this video. Basically, if you don't want to watch that other video, there was a boarding pass at the airport for Samuel Crow. At the Greenville airport, there was a boarding pass, and that all makes sense obviously because in his house inside of Liberty County it said to Appleton Airport, which is the Greenville airport, and there was also a wanted poster for him on a bus stop. So let's see if he's still here, because that could be the only possible sign of it, and there's not. There is absolutely no wanted poster there. So let's head over here and see if at least his boarding pass is still here, or if that has also been completely removed. And yeah, that is also gone. So it's really strange. Every single thing to do with the murder mystery quest has just been deleted. Like, there is no mention of it at all, and it's really weird. So I want to hear your thoughts on it in the comments, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think happened and why they haven't continued it, and if you actually thought there would be, because maybe there wasn't ever going to be a part 2. Maybe that's the idea. There was no part 2 because he got away, so they didn't need to do a part 2, but I'm not sure why they'd say there'd be a part 2 if there's not going to be a part 2. So yeah, really strange. Thank you for watching, everybody. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe, check everything else from the description, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!